It's so, like, look at it. It's so bad.
Don't cry. It's only cruel.
Oh my goodness. Hi, I'm Vanessa from Community Natural Foods, and today we are going to be making mac and cheese that contains a lot of vegetables. So if your kid's not really into eating their vegetables, this is a great way to get it into their diet. So we're going to start off with cooking some butternut squash and cauliflower in a vegetable stock. So we're going to start by dicing our butternut squash into small cubes, and you're going to need about 2 cups, sorry. All right, so we finished cutting the butternut squash, and we are going to now dice up our onion to saute it in some avocado oil first, kind of get that good flavor in there. So we're putting in the avocado oil. It's about 2 teaspoons, and we're going to turn that on to a medium to high heat. And then we're also going to finely mince our garlic. So it's about 2 cloves. If the cloves are a little bit bigger than the garlic that you bought, just put in 1, because this one's pretty large. So we're going to add this into the pot. All right, so we're going to saute this up and stirring it occasionally. And while we're doing that, we're going to prep up our cauliflower as well. So you're going to take 2 cups of cauliflower. So if you cut it into smaller pieces, it'll take less time to cook. So I like to put it into like little florets. I'd also put this in there as well and use it up, because this is all going to get blended. So that it'll be nice for the sauce. So you want to cook your onions until they're translucent. Once they are translucent, we are going to add 1.5 cups of vegetable stock, or you can use water if you like. So we're going to bring this to somewhat of a boil, and then we will start by adding our butternut squash first. Once the liquid has come to a boil, we're going to add the butternut squash, and you're going to let that cook down for about 5 minutes until the butternut squash gets reduced. You can cover it at this point, and it'll help it steam up faster. All right, so once your butternut squash has softened a little bit, we're going to add the cauliflower and continue to boil and cook it. So we're going to do about 2 cups. Once the cauliflower and the butternut squash come to a boil and they're softened, we're going to stir in the milk. I'm going to put a little bit of salt and pepper in here at this point. Turn the heat off, and then we're going to transfer this into the blender. All right, so we're going to pop this on. You may need to add more liquid to this, so we're going to add milk as we go. So if it's too thick, you're going to want to add it as you're blending it. So we're going to season it a little bit more. So taste the sauce at this point, so then you can add in more salt and pepper as needed. So we're going to add the sauce back into the pot onto a medium heat. All right, so at this point, we're going to add our, come down a little bit, cheese sauce. All right, we're going to add our cheese, which is 1.5 cups of sharp cheddar. That's going to add quite a bit of flavor for you, which is good. And then we're also going to add 1/4 cup of Parmesan. So as you're seasoning, just be a little aware that once you add the cheese and the Parmesan, that's going to add some salty flavor to it. So then once it's at this, I can't even talk, holy cow. Once it comes to this stage, and you're adding your pasta, then you're going to want to season it again after that. So once we're here, medium heat, it's heated up, we're going to add our cooked pasta into it. And so that's it. That is your mac and cheese, where you're gonna get some really great nutrients in there for your kid. They probably won't even be able to tell the difference, and that'll be really good. Thank you for joining us today. If you liked your video, give us a thumbs up. Hit subscribe if you'd like to subscribe, and have a wonderful day, and thank you for joining us.